Hello my people, so today I'm on a wife hunting mission. Those of you who know me know that I don't have a wife and I've been looking for one, and I said that I will get a village wife from the village, and I am in the village. I'm looking for a village wife, but an educated one, of course. I have dedicated one day in a week to look for a wife. So I'm working in different clans, and any lady I'm going to meet while vlogging, that will be my wife. So it will be a very public thing. I will get that lady while vlogging, I will take her number, I will seduce her, and then I will marry her. Everybody will see, and I will be a very happy man until death will do me part with her. Now, behind me is a road that goes home. That road goes to a clan called Ebuchero. That is my clan. I cannot marry from there. This other road behind me, now from my home, you go to a place called Shirakalu. I've never gone there, but I'm planning to go there. Now, if you go past that road, you are going to a place called Shira. I've not gone there, but I'll also be planning to go there. Now, today I'm going to a place called Ebutai. Now, Ebutai is behind me. You see that road? That road is a road that goes to a place called Ebutai. Now, Ebutai is a different clan. We had a man who married many wives, and the wife who gave birth to people called Abatai was called Andai, and we are allowed to marry from this clan. Now, I'm taking that route. Now, any lady I meet on this road, I will ask for her number, then we'll communicate with her, then I will see how I can convince her. If she accepts, I'm going to marry her. Yes. The problem with home, and that is why I've been struggling really to get a wife, is that there are no people. You see old people moving around, young men on motorcycles, but you look behind me and you look ahead, you don't see young ladies. We don't know where young ladies went in these villages, because every time a lady finishes school, she goes to town to look for a job. Some of them go to Saudi Arabia. Those who don't have enough skills to engage in any professional duties, they go to Saudi. And then you find that these villages don't have ladies to marry. And so I have been struggling to get one. Somebody will ask me, why do you want a village wife? I want a village wife because I don't want a town wife. I don't want somebody who will be waking up stressed. I don't want a stressed woman. Town is filled with a lot of people who are stressed. In the village, we are never stressed. You just look for food, then you earn your money, and then you live in a very quiet environment. You see, if I would have been vlogging in Nairobi, police officers will be here. Why are you filming here? But at home, I can film anywhere I want. The problem is that there are no girls. No girls, bro. Will I really get one? Anyway, wish me well, and I hope that in this mission, I'm going to get someone that will like me for who I am, and we will be compatible, and we will stay together until death do us part. That is what I'm hoping for. And someone will ask me, why can't you just go online and look for someone? Nowadays, the world is a global village. You can just go online, create a profile, and say, I want a person who looks like this and that, and then that person will also look for me, and then we will be compatible, we will plan to meet and go on a date. No. There are two reasons why I cannot look for a wife from the online space. Reason number one, a person who goes online to look for a wife has failed to get a wife offline. Or a lady who goes online to look for a husband or a man has failed to get a man offline. That tells you that offline, they can't get someone, which is already a problem. Like for me, I'm telling you, the place where I come from, first of all, there are no people. No people. Bro, you can look here. No people. Bro, I can't get someone offline. So I'm just like them. They cannot get someone offline. Now, you don't know the reasons why they cannot get someone offline. For me, my reason is that the clan where I'm looking for a wife in the village, there are no people. Unless I ask for connections, which I don't want to. I want to get a lady myself and seduce her myself. I don't want my aunties. Somebody was suggesting that my aunties should look for me for a wife. I don't want my aunties to help me get a wife. I want to look for that lady myself, okay? That is why I keep walking, and if I meet a lady, I will get her. Now, the only problem I have is that there are no ladies. That is why I cannot get a lady offline. Now, I don't know the reasons of those other people why they can't get someone offline. Maybe their character is bad. For me, it is the unavailability of ladies. You see? There are no people. No people. The unavailability of women is the reason I'm not getting women. It's not because I'm badly behaved. No, I've been brought up well. I have gone to school. I am a very productive person. And the reason I can't just get someone is because there are no people. And if you find people, it's just old women going to church, or kids. You can see there's a kid there coming, okay? But you don't know those others. Maybe they could be badly behaved. That is why they are not getting people offline. You may never know. So that is the first reason. The first reason is, Oriana, the first reason is these people cannot get people offline. And you don't know the reason. The reason is they could be badly behaved. They could have engaged in some bad manners or criminal activities. That is why they can't get people offline. So you may never know. The second reason is that online, I have already created a profile of a man who is doing well. You know, in the online space, people know that I have gone to school properly. I am a very productive person. I have created income sources online while living in a rural setup. And I'm a man of means. I'm a man with resources. So online, I have created an image that ladies may want. Now, you don't know the mission of a girl who is coming for you. You don't know the mission because she may not even like you, but because you are a man of means and you are a man who can take good care of her, now she comes because she believes I'm going to be taken good care of by that man that I don't like. So I don't like the online space that much. The only lady I can take online is a lady who has never heard of me. You ask that lady, who is Gidia Kali? She doesn't know me completely. Not a lady who knows that I am a degree holder, I have multiple sources of income, I work hard. That is a girl who is an opportunist. That lady could come with her own missions. And there are people who already understand this, like I talked about I am Marwa. I am Marwa said that he's not going to marry. And the reason he says he's not going to marry is he does not know the intention of a lady who is coming for him. The only way he can get a lady who is genuine is just to go to his village, Nyabohanse, and then just walk around and then look for a lady and then marry that lady. A lady who completely doesn't know you. She doesn't know about your credentials, your finances, your position in life. No, she just looks at you and then likes you. So I don't want a lady from the online space who reads about my qualifications and then my ability. No. A girl who will just look at these big eyes of mine and then like them. A lady who will just look at me and say, wow, I like that dark guy. That dark guy who is just vlogging in this village, I like him. And that's a lady I'll take. So I don't want a lady from the online space. So those are the two reasons why I don't want a lady from the online space. One, you don't know the reason why she does not get people offline. For me, it is because there are no people. You walk, there are no people. In town, I would have met like 1,000 people. But now, you walk in the village, there are no people. That is the reason why I'm not getting someone. It's not because I'm badly behaved or I have engaged in very criminal activities in this village. No. It's because I can't get people. That is the only reason. But for her, it's because maybe she could have engaged in very dirty things. That is why people don't want her offline. So you never know. And then the second one is just a lady coming for my achievements, maybe. Maybe she's just looked and felt that this guy is good. I don't want that. I want a girl who will look at me and love me. And then this does not apply to me alone. Even you ladies. Number one, if a man is coming for you online, he cannot get love offline. Ask him, why can't you get somebody offline? Yes. Why can't you get somebody offline? You cannot get a person offline. You cannot walk and greet people and tell them your interests. You just want to come online and hide behind the keyboard and look for love. Why? You don't just go for someone like that. And then too, somebody looks at your photos that you have edited with AI, then they look at your nyash, and then they come for you. Why? Why should somebody come for you because of your photos online? I don't want that. I want things that are authentic. That is why I have dedicated time to work in this village. And as I have told you, my auntie cannot help me to get a wife. Bro, they have told me that. Look for connections. No, I don't want connections. I want to meet a person and genuinely like that person. I want to meet her and tell her that you are the best thing that ever happened to me. And she will also look at me and tell me, baby boy, you are the best thing that has ever happened to my life. And we will hug each other and we will look each other in the eyes and tell each other, I love you so much. She will tell me she loves me so much and I will tell her I love her so much. And we will go to our house and the bed will shake and she will get pregnant and give me babies. You see? Interesting, bro. I want that kind of a lady. Don't want a lady who is coming from online sources because of the things I have told you so far. Yes, so I am moving. I have entered at a place called Ebutai, deep inside here. Now, these are just some of the lands. I think they have planted a lot of my primary school classmate is there. My primary Jairo Oriebwan Endolo Limanga Wikati njia Sienje ndere wenyu ino Ekupake video fulani ekole kasi ndai That was my primary schoolmate, bro. Those were my friends when we were in primary school. We completed class 8 together. Then I went to high school in a boarding school at a place called Kisii, and that's how we never met. Okay? And so we never met. So that is it. But now when I walk here, you see, this is a different clan. Now I can meet my primary schoolmates. And I would have asked him to help me get a wife. But the problem is that he may connect me to his ex-girlfriend. You see, there are men who have girlfriends and then they marry, and then some of those girlfriends start disturbing them. Then they have no option but to connect those girls to men who are desperately looking for someone. So he will say that there is a man somewhere, a dark guy coming from the Wichero clan who is really struggling to get a wife. And you are here struggling to get a husband. Can you go for him? And then before that lady comes, he say, "Come to my house. You know, I want to Google you for the last time before you go to that man." So I don't want a person to connect me with a lady, especially my fellow men. They will connect you to their ex-girlfriends. I don't want that. I just want to meet somebody, and I want that girl to love me for who I am. And I will love that lady for who she is. And it will be a genuine, authentic love. It is not something that someone has connected us, something that feels very artificial, it's not real. I don't think that one will last. I want someone who will look at me and then feel like, wow, that is the guy I am looking for. So I'm deep in this place. Orieban. Says you mewe kata yango ruendi wina. Kadana weza wenyu. Njenda wino nekupe video kidogo. A lot of my primary schoolmates are here. Now, this is the place we used to get girlfriend. By the way, I had one lady that I would have married from here. That lady, let me not mention her name because now she is with another man. I would have married that lady, but the problem was that when I was going to university, she was idle. We completed Form 4 the same year, but when I went to university, she remained here. And so she had a lot of free time to engage in different relationships, and you know, she had a lot of free time to date because I was away. And I have told you that I did a bachelor's degree in nursing. That degree was very demanding. You have to wake up in the morning, go for studies, go for clinical practice. You have to a lot of things. That it was a very demanding course. You just can't again abandon it, come here, enjoy life with girls, you know. So I missed an opportunity to meet her, but she was amazing. She was an amazing person. And sometimes I wish that she would have been the person I would have kept in my house. But now, as fate would have it, she is now with a different person. So I'm deep in that village called Ebutai. And you know, the people I keep meeting now are old men, young children, and young men like me. Ladies, where did you go? Where did you go? I can't meet somebody I can greet. I can't meet somebody I can convince. You see? So it is going to take me quite a long time. Now you see, from up there up to now, I have never seen a lady. I don't know how I'm going to cope up with this situation of being wifeless. Now this is Anthony Nandwa. This was my primary schoolmate. I just met him preparing the land tilling for planting, and I'm very glad to meet him at a place called Ebutai. I will tell him to connect me with a wife from this place because people from this place are very hardworking. So I'm very happy to meet him. Yes. So yeah, that is my primary schoolmate. So I've just met him. And you know, the beauty of being at home is that you meet your people, you interact with your people. And even if it's a different clan, you meet people you interacted with while you were kids. And we have togetherness in this home. The only problem is young ladies. Where did they go to? You have given me a hard time to look for you. I don't want those who want to stick in Nairobi. I don't want those who want to go to Saudi. I want a lady who is contented in the village. But in my previous video, as I said, this is someone who should be open-minded, someone who should know that you can also succeed at home. You know, I have a problem with people who believe that you can only make progress when you are hidden somewhere in town, looking stressed, waking up in the morning, struggling with the traffic jam, every day walking in a concrete jungle. I don't know. And it's not that I hate town, that I could not live there. No, it's because I had an alternative of earning money while in the village setup. So that is the only reason why I could not go to town. If the village completely had no opportunities, even online, I would be in town right now. But I love the environment. You see, when you walk and you see maize there, you walk, you meet your friends, you walk, you greet people. It's a great experience to be at home. So the journey proceeds. So far, I have only met men. Men. In fact, my fellow primary schoolmates that I have met are men. No ladies. I'm meeting children, I'm meeting old people. And if you move near market centers, you meet a mix of old men, children, and mad people. Young ladies, where did you go to? I can see a young lady coming from there, but I don't know if it is somebody's wife. You know, when you want to see somebody's wife, you see a lady who has left her chest hanging. Young ladies usually like to close down their chest, but I don't think it's this is a young lady. As a young lady, you know, that will be defilement, which is very bad. I don't want to engage in that habit. Don't want to engage in that habit. She looks young, less than 18 years old. You can go to prison if you try to do that, and I don't want to do that. You can go to prison, bro. Don't engage in seducing small girls because it's against the law. And also, it's not just about the law, also your personal dignity. You can't just go for small girls who have not discovered themselves yet. They don't know the reason why they want a man. And you are there convincing them, trying to act like a messiah, trying to tell them that you will take care of them. You want to be a parent. You don't want to be a husband. You want to be a parent to a girl. It's a very bad habit that some of my fellow men engage in. I cannot engage in that kind of habit. So it's a gamble, bro, looking for a wife here. It's a gamble. There's nobody. I'm just walking alone. And if you look here, even in homesteads, sometimes when you check homesteads, you only see parents of those homesteads and young children that some of those city ladies left. You know, some of the girls in town gave birth to kids and left them at home. So those children are home with their parents. So you see old parents and small children. Young ladies, they left. And this makes me ask myself one question. Are ladies more hardworking than men in terms of looking for opportunities? Or what is wrong? Because initially, we would see ladies in the past. It was easy. When you come here, it's so easy to meet someone. But right now, it is not easy to see a lady. It's very easy to see a young man. It's very easy to see old men. But it is not easy to meet a lady. What is wrong? Are ladies looking for jobs more than men? Are ladies open to more opportunities than men? Because you cannot tell me that I cannot get someone. Even if I walk, even in homesteads, when I greet people, you know, I've already greeted 2. And there are so many others that I have engaged. It's just that I will edit out the parts that I'm meeting a lot of other people because I greet people a lot. I'm known. So, are ladies looking for opportunities more than men? I think comment down below and help me understand. Are ladies prepared to become more successful than men because they are not available in this village? Young men are available all over. And if they went to get married, where they went to get married, why can't I see them? Because there are men who are marrying ladies and bringing them here. Now, why can't I see those young ones that were married? Not that I want them, but at least that environment of young women should be in the village. It can't just be like you walk and you can't see anybody. Bro, nobody. Yeah. I'm going to experience a very difficult life in terms of looking for someone. And someone was telling me, oh, Gidi, take your time. You know, This thing you should not rush. You should take your sweet time. You should not rush to get these people. You see, the problem with that is you think there is a formula. There is a formula of time. There is a formula of timelines. This thing has no formula. I have proven it severally from different people. I've checked different people. There is no best time to get a wife. There is no best time that you will get someone and say that I've gotten someone. All the good people you people have gotten, it is a gamble. You just met someone, bumped into them. You did not define the time that you wanted. No. You just found someone, bumped into them, agreed, and then you found out that you were compatible with each other. It has nothing to do with taking a lot of time and taking your sweet time off. So if I just gamble and meet someone who is compatible with me, we will be good to go. Yes, so I've been greeting my teacher there, but I cannot record her on this screen for reasons well known to me and some of you. But I'm very glad that some of my teachers are still alive and kicking and doing well. And I really feel happy for them. So some people could be wondering, what is this compatible that Gidi keeps talking about? You see, compatibility is different for different people. Some people want a person who can drink alcohol like them. Some people drink alcohol and they want wives who drink. Some people abuse drugs and they want ladies who abuse drugs. You see, that is being compatible. Some of us, we love church, going to church and just relaxing and working on your things. We would also want people who are like that. You know, the marriages that have succeeded from my analysis is people who can agree on so many things. People who agree on so many things. They agree in terms of how they want to stay. They agree in terms of their spirituality. They agree in terms of spending money and so many other things. So they must align. You must be in an agreement. And people who part ways, it's not necessarily someone is bad or someone is good. It's just people who are incompatible. And this is the point I was trying to raise in my previous video, that I did not part ways with my former wife because she was a bad woman. No. She was not a bad woman. We were just incompatible. She loves this, I love that. Sometimes I try to adjust and you find that she is rigid with some things that she wants. But I am too flexible. But now I will become too flexible until I become weak. And you know, when a man becomes too flexible in everything, when a woman says and you agree with everything, there is a level you have to agree and reach and say, no, I think I have reached it, this is enough. I said this, you did not agree. I said this, you did not agree. But you say this, I agree with it. You say this, I agree with it. Now, I cannot agree to the point where you have to get me out of my home and tell me that my people are backward, that you want to stay in town. That no. Just go. Let the marriage end. It has nothing to do with you being a bad person. It all has to do with me not agreeing with you, me not being compatible with you. But I believe that somebody out there is compatible with me and we can agree with each other. So as I told you, we have reached a junction. Now this one goes to a place called Shirakalu, as you can see. Now this one is Ebutai, is just at the center. This one goes to Shira, that one that is behind me. And that one goes to a place called Eshikoho. You see, this one. Now I am from Ebutai. I have not gotten someone. Now I'm taking a road that goes to a place called Eshikoho and Evukanga. Those are different clans and where I can marry. I'm freely walking in places where I can marry. And I just wish that I can meet somebody, greet her, ask her how she's faring on, and then tell her that I'm interested in her. Of course, she has to be appealing. It's not just any person. Even in homesteads, bro, these are homesteads. They are empty. And if you have to meet people, they are young men. You see, I can see young men in front there. And this homestead, I can also see old people. I can't see young ladies. Where did they go? I'm going to be wifeless for quite some time, bro. Not because that I don't want a wife, because it's very difficult to get one. That homestead there is no lady, even visible lady, who is walking. You know, in the past, we used to have a lot of ladies going to the river. You will see ladies carrying jerry cans, going to fetch water in the river, and then they come home. Nowadays, we don't see that. A lot of people now have water in their homes. I don't know, but in my home we have water. But in many homesteads here, they don't have water. And I expect to see a lot of ladies going to the river. And I don't see that. I'm wondering what is happening, bro. Yeah, so that is it. So you can see behind me, I don't want them to know that I am filming. But you can see it's young boys. Ladies, where did you go? Where did you go? Honestly speaking. And how do you expect me to find a wife if you are not here? These girls, surely. You've really put me in stress. You've really put me in problems by getting out of this village to go to towns. I don't know what you went to do in towns. What are you doing there? If something is not there important, come back home. If you are not doing something important, come back home so that we can look for you and keep you. Stop staying there. Barzenu, those are children. There are no ladies, bro. What is wrong? Even in homesteads, you can see homesteads are empty. And if you want to see people, you see old people. If you want to greet people, you meet old men and old women, apart from the children. Yes, definitely that is somebody's wife. That is not a young lady who is eligible for marriage. I am going through a lot of problems. And I brought this problem to myself. I'm asking you to pray for me. Because I cannot handle this alone. I need a spirit to handle this. Because I can't handle this alone. I hope that I will find ladies to marry from these two clans. Now I've walked in two clans, Ebutai, and I'm going to a place called Ebukanga. I can't see ladies. If I find a lady, that lady has to be prepared because she's coming to meet a starved man. She's coming to meet a starved man and she must be prepared to meet the needs of this starved man because I am starved, bro. I am starved and I cannot engage in the game of buying ladies. I don't engage in such kind of games because, as I told you, there are two reasons. Number one is spirituality, and I explained that very well. I need spiritual purity. I don't want to engage in acts that will interfere with my spirituality. Then the second one is because of health. You know, when you tell some people that you cannot sleep around, you cannot engage in a game of buying ladies and sleeping with them randomly. I can do that, but I have enough money to do that, but I cannot do it. They think that it's all about your spiritual standing. No, it's also about health matters. Health requires hygiene. You are avoiding a lot of diseases. A lot of people are sick, as I told you. You will get HIV, and if you cannot get that, you will get other viral diseases that will predispose you to cancer and other illnesses. So I don't want to engage in those things. I'm also careful because of my generation. I want my people to see me around for a long time. But also life is a gamble. Life is a gamble. You don't know if you will be here tomorrow. You don't know if you will be here the other day. I don't know. Now, this is the river where I expect to see many ladies. But you see children, not ladies. There are children in the river there. There are no young ladies eligible for, even for seducing. So how am I going to handle this? I am asking you for you to pray for me because I'm going through a lot of problems, bro. Going through a lot of problems. I am ready. Have you ever seen a man who is ready to marry but he can't get someone? I am ready but I can't get someone. It's a very terrible experience, and I hope that one day somebody will come out of nowhere and we shall meet and we shall like each other and it will go like that. But is very young children, and I can't say anything. As I told you, that is defilement, Barry. That is defilement, and if you go to court, it is for life. You will be jailed for life. So you cannot do that. Now I'm in a river where they get water, and we used to see a lot of ladies here. I think ladies have become small also, because I can see some ladies there, but they look like they are in primary school and junior secondary school. You know, I'm a grown up. I'm a big man. You can't just start telling girls, I want you. And no. These are small girls. You don't interfere with them like that. Young girls, you wait for them to mature up fast. And once they mature, that is when you can now enter. Mriebwan. And once they mature, that's when you can attack like a prey, attacking a predator. And then you take her. Then you take her home to your people. And when she goes to your people, You tell her that now I have made this person come. We have a very steep slope here. Very steep. I don't know how these children manage. It is very steep. I'm even tired. Now this is a place where you would meet a lot of girls coming from the river. Lot of girls coming from the river. And this is where we used to seduce girls. Those times. I can't get someone here. There are no... Where did these people go? Where did these people go? I don't have an answer to that question. Where? I am tired now. That is such a steep slope. A very steep slope. So I have reached a certain homestead here where now I can't also meet young ones. Habari zenu? Those are young men with their mother. Young men with their mother, not young ladies. Young men with their mother. So where are ladies? Ladies, where did you go? This is going to be a tough journey for me. Whoa. Now I am deep in a place called Eshikoho. Eshikoho. This is a place where we used to get girls, bro. But we have homesteads that doors are closed. You see that homestead there? Doors are closed. And we have another homestead behind me. There are no people. People, either they are in the houses or maybe, I don't know. But these are places where we walked in the past and you could see people walking, you could see ladies moving up and down. But now you can't see people. And if people are getting out of their homes, like those ones who are coming from up there, those ones, you just see that they are young ladies and their mother. Ladies maybe in primary school. Those ones who finish school, they are out now. So this one is also going to be a very difficult task. And I don't know if I'm going to manage, but I hope that I manage. But I hope that I manage. And up to this point, I want to believe that my mission has failed because I have now reached a point of saturation. Today I'm tired. I could not record everything because this video will be boring. I have walked for so many kilometers. I cannot meet a lady I can just greet and tell that I want her. No. But I said I'm not giving up on this mission. I will try as much as I can, and I'm sure that I will get someone. Okay? I will get a lady who doesn't know me, but she will be interested to be with me. She will see me and like me for who I am. And I will also see her and then say that that is the girl that I want. I don't want a lady who already knows me, who already knows that I'm doing well, who will pity me. Oh, that guy is divorced, I will pity him, then I'll be his girlfriend, I will be his wife. No, don't come to me because you are pitying me. I want a person who does not know me completely. Then from there, we will start holding a conversation. And from the conversation, we can see if we are compatible. Because, a man of my status, I can't just randomly pick people and marry. We also have to demonstrate that you can communicate well, you can relate well with people, you can take care of a home, and all those things. So yes, so my mission today has also failed. I'm still at a place called Eshikoho, and as you can see, there is no fruitful outcome. People disappeared. Now, my viewers, which method can I use in the village to get a wife? Because now my strategies have failed. In the past, it was so easy to meet ladies, greet them, and then take them. If I go to town, which I don't want, I know it will be just a click. I'll meet girls and then I marry them. If I decide I want to go online, I know it will be easy. I'll just say I want a lady who is this and that, and then I state my qualifications, which is a very stupid idea because people are getting married to qualifications. You don't want to meet a person and judge them by their authentic self. You want to judge them by their online explanations that I am a degree holder, I am kind. You see, people really overrate themselves online. You overrate yourself a lot. You start stating things that you don't even have. You start stating the behaviors and characteristics that you don't even have. But because you just want people to like you, because you want people to like you, you start stating that I am this and that, I am kind, I'm generous, I am loving. How do you know you are generous? Wait and meet people and let them tell you that you are generous. It's not your duty to say you are generous. It is other people that you relate with who can say if you are generous or not. So my mission has failed, but I hope that we shall meet again in another search. And I'm asking my viewers to help me understand another strategy that I can employ, because the strategy of walking has failed. I cannot see people. You see, on this route, I have also met a young man there. I've greeted him. If you look back there, it's just men on a motorcycle trying to go to work. There are no ladies. Completely. There are no ladies. I don't know the method I will use to get someone, but I hope that one day I will meet someone and we shall be compatible, and I will marry her and the bed will shake and we will get children and I will be happy thereafter. Thank you for listening to me. This is Gidia Kali, and we shall meet again in another video. Peace.